approach it with positivity and optimism. And here's to a wonderful 2022 for all of us.
All right, well, welcome into HSN. I'm Shannon, and I have to say, this hour is a privilege for me to do. You know, I've been here for 25 years at HSN, and I gotta tell you, people, one of the most asked questions I get is, do you use the products that you talk about on the air? Well, the short answer is yes. I'm always shopping with you. And if you came into my home, or if you came into my back porch, I would take you to my gym, because that's been my gym, and it's actually been my gym for the last couple of years. Now, because I suffer from chronic pain every day, here I am. There's my Teeter, there's my FitQuest bike, there's my sweaty selfie. So yes, it was so funny because they actually added the FitQuest bike. I'm like, oh my gosh, that's my gym. So I thought, okay, I'll take a quick picture. So this is my gym. It's both an upper and lower body workout. And part of the reason I bought this one, there's a similar product on infomercial. It's 2-in-1. It's both an upper and a lower body workout, but it's a recumbent and it's an upright bike. Plus there are resistance bands that are built in. Plus it's pretty. The colors are back. That's gonna be coming up. Jody will be here. That was a late breaking addition to this hour. So I'm just thrilled that we could do that for you. But now, speaking of being thrilled, something that I am so passionate about, I have to say, whether you were watching Colleen, this is, Colleen's been her #1 pick. She's gone over 28 years here at HSN. Whether you've seen me with Andrew Lessman has been inverting for over 20, well, actually more than that, for decades himself. I've probably been using my hang-ups inversion table for several decades. The one that you saw on my back gym is actually one of the upgraded models, but now I have inversion table envy. Do you realize FDA cleared medical device? I'm gonna cut right to the chase, but the price. We do not do this price unless it is anniversary. It's the 23rd anniversary of hang-ups inversion tables here at HSN, but this is used in doctor's offices. It is an FDA cleared medical device. Now, I could check almost every box. I have back pain, I have sciatica, spinal degenerative joint disease, that's arthritis, spinal curvature due to tight muscles, muscle tension. I have some herniated discs. My mom has degenerative disc disease, spinal stenosis, facet syndrome, muscle spasms. This is an FDA registered class 1 medical device. But do you know, in fact, even when you could see my Teeter and then my FitQuest bike, this is better than the one, if I do this one, which I probably will, that would be you don't have to, these things don't wear out. They are built to last forever. But this one, 70% of the people who join the Teeter family online, these are all of the upgrades that they look for, including that brand new platform that I have to say I'm kind of obsessed with. Over 80% of this is still already assembled. Do you know you're getting a 5-year warranty? You're getting the best price in class, period. It's over $100 off. Basically for this show, and as long as supplies last tomorrow, you do need to understand though, first of all, this is a product that is built to last for a lifetime. Not all inversion tables are created alike. This is the #1 inversion table in the world, over 3 million users worldwide. It is the longest running fitness item ever sold in HSN history. Not all inversion tables are created alike. It's the only one that is UL listed. And not only that, it's the best price that you're gonna find anywhere. So the big thing is we want to hear from you. That testimonial talk line is open. I tell you what, this is a celebration of Teeter and getting you a pain-free life. That's what it's, because even if you take a pain management prescription, that is not going to the source. So if you want that temporary relief of pain, you saw that FDA litany of concerns. I've got many of them. I live with chronic pain on a daily basis, and you can hear I'm an absolute crusader for this, but I need your help. Share your story in this hour. Donna has one, I have one, Colleen has one. You should have one. So before I get my special guest of honor out here, I want you to see, I think we're gonna share some footage of Bob. And well, you know what? Oh, actually, you know what? We have a little montage of some of the people where, of course, the Teeter inversion is changing their life. Take a look.
Hard enough to anyone out there who suffers any sort of low back pain.
My mom said the first time I got on that thing and inverted, she said the look on my face, I looked like I was so relieved, the pressure.
And I will continue to use it for my back for many years to come.
It's been one of the best purchases that I've ever made in my life.
I have 6 grandkids, and I am able to get on the floor and play with them. Thanks for being there for me. I really appreciate it. Keep up the good work and stay upside down.
Man, it feels so good and just really relaxes you. I don't know that I'll ever not use this every day.
We use it every night right before we go to bed. We love our inversion table and we couldn't do without it.
I just really wanted to say thank you.
Okay, well, it is a global success story. And of course, you know, a lot of things happened in the last year. Sadly, we lost Roger in the last year, but I know from heaven on above, he is living that legacy. His beautiful daughter, I've been friends with Riley for years, is certainly paying it forward. And this is really a celebration of really what your dad loved to share. And most importantly, he loved it when people shared stories. It is a big celebration of what you and your family have done to really change the lives of people who suffer from chronic pain like I do. And Riley, first of all, happy anniversary. It is lovely to have you back as always. I know you and your dad and your family are so passionate about this and this product. And this has all the upgrades, and it also has a price that you only do when you are doing a special visit with us. And I know your dad was so passionate about these first shows of the year because that's when we kind of hit the reset button on our lives. And this is a reset for me because this has upgrades that I've never seen. So welcome, a delight to see you. You are definitely living your dad's legacy. And we've got some big things to talk about in this very abbreviated show, don't we?
Yeah, we do. And we did bring our very top of the line forward. This is a tribute to my dad. He really loved what he did. He loved to hear your stories. If you're listening and the products change your life, please call because I know he is listening to us here today. And like I was saying, we brought our very best table forward. This is something that we introduced first on our website. It's never been on HSN. And when we put it up, 70% of the people that came to our website picked this one. And because of our relationship with HSN, we knew we needed to bring it to you guys. So this has really great features like the ease of getting on and off of this is so much better. You just step in, you have this boarding platform, absolutely every feature is here. And more importantly, this is going to give you that relief of back pain, those FDA conditions, those 10 FDA conditions of different types of back pain. You are able to target the source of that back pain by just, here they are. Just your general overarching back pain, right? And that's something that most people will experience at some point in their life. Sciatica, that can be a pinched nerve. So they're typically talking about down the leg, but you can have that in your arm, in your neck, anywhere you can have that pinched nerve. Spinal degenerative joint disease, that's the same as osteoarthritis. Spinal curvature due to tight muscles, muscle tension. And then there's a whole other page. So you're getting 10 different conditions, herniated disc, that can be a slip disc, bulge disc, degenerative disc disease, spinal stenosis, facet syndrome, and muscle spasm. And the reason it's able to target so many different types of back pain. We have an animation that'll show you exactly what's happening in your body when you get on the Teeter table. And this is why it's just magic. This is why we have so many customers, life-changing stories, because it's natural. It's using your own body weight to pull traction. And when you do that, you are targeting back pain in 4 different ways. You are stretching and relaxing tight muscles. You are realigning your spine. Now think about that. That's 2 separate appointments. That's a massage therapist. That's a chiropractor. But this is the special thing. You are elongating the spine to take the pressure off the discs. And when we do that, these discs are able to fill with the fluid that they need for nutrition because they don't have a blood supply. So now we're rejuvenating the discs, but we're also taking the pressure off of these nerve roots. And that's where we have so much of our pain. So you can see it's natural, it's easy, and it is targeting the pain at the source.
It is indeed, and you know, Riley, that's a key point. It's going to the source. Like as an example, Riley and I were talking earlier, I do suffer from chronic pain. And it's interesting because as many people buy this for people that they love who have pain in their life, as many people who suffer from, you know, pain themselves. Now remember, it is on sale only for today and tomorrow, as long as supplies last. This is an FDA cleared medical device, FDA cleared medical device. #1 inversion table in the world, over 3 million users. This price is, first of all, it's never discounted. It has upgrades that frankly you pay for. 70% of the people who go to the Teeter website, these are the upgrades they select, used in doctors' offices. And like Riley just said, it goes to the source. Because I do suffer from chronic pain, whether it's over-the-counter anti-inflammatories or, you know, other things to deal with some of those specific medical conditions. You have to understand, that's not going to the source. This is going to the source. I can tell you for a fact, I would not be able to manage my day or my life or frankly my job here at HSN, especially this year handed me a lot of challenges too, and unless I had my Teeter. And it is transforming lives. We're taking over $100 off. You get all of the upgrades. That platform is dynamic. And remember, you do not have to invert all the way. This takes just minutes a day, just minutes a day. In fact, my big joke always used to be, it takes you longer to microwave a baked potato than it does to get immediate temporary pain relief. And again, going to the source. I love that platform, makes it even easier to get in and out of. You feel stable, you feel secure. Obviously, when you're inverting, you know, all the way, you want to make sure that you're getting that aircraft quality steel. I'll let Riley speak to some of those features, but I'd also like you to hear from Bob. And when I said all ages, virtually all heights, you know, walks of life, takes just a couple of moments. 80% assembled, all of the upgrades, price that is only good basically today or tomorrow or as long as supplies last, 5-year warranty. Here's what Bob has to say.
I love to golf. I walk 18 holes of golf every Sunday. I was hurting all the time. And golf was a chore. I wasn't hitting the ball that well. I saw the Teeter commercial and I saw one of the guys saying, you know, he inverts and gets out and he plays. I'm like, okay, I'll try it. After like 10 or 12 days, I was fully inverting and I'm flexing on it. And I'm like, wow, you know, it's giving your spine a mini vacation because you're taking all that pressure off of it, letting it stretch out. It's given me a lot of motion back. My pain is reduced. My outlook is great. And I'm hitting the ball the best I've hit since I've been playing golf, you know, since I was 30. I'm jazzed. I'm just, you know. Every Saturday we take the grandkids for like 5 or 6 hours and pretty much anything they want to do, I can keep up with them. And that's huge. I mean, that's quality of life. That's big stuff. You can't buy that. I mean, and that's what you want to do. Teeter helps me lead the physical life I want to live. I don't just endorse stuff unless it's made a big change in my life. And this is one of the things that's made a big change in my life.
Well, and I think that's really what we hear time and time again. And it's funny because, Riley, I know you were on with Colleen earlier, and you have to know just how instrumental people calling in with their testimonials, are really the fuel that drives the engine. I mean, we live for those here at HSN. So please call us. It was, you had several testimonials, I know, with Colleen and her Shopping with Colleen show earlier, Riley. And what was fun is it was all ages and walks of life. I remember the woman who was calling in, her husband was what, 6'4". You know, Colleen was talking about, you can tell when Carlos is on it because tall, small, and we all suffer with pain or stress. I know you and your hubby don't, thankfully, have back issues, but a lot of people use it for stress management. A lot of people use it to fall asleep.
Right.
It's the quiet side of fitness. You know, it allows you to do your stretching. So, Riley, at the end of the day, you don't have to discount this because you are the #1 inversion table in the world. And this is the best one. I mean, these are the features that we've never offered anywhere for this price. Isn't that true?
That is true. That is true. This is absolutely every feature. And like I said, 70% of the customers that come to our website pick this model because it has everything. It has the easy access. It has the easy reach handle. It has the wraparound ankle supports. I don't know if you saw in that testimonial, but Bob had to bend down all the way to his ankles to secure. He was pulling a pin down here. This one, you don't have to do that. You get the upgraded handles here, these larger handles. You're getting our specialized decompression bed. And this is important because if you're going out there and you're starting to Google inversion tables, I've got to tell you, only Teeter is FDA registered for those 10 back pain conditions because we build it for the benefits. And one of the big things is the bed design itself. We use a special surface that allows your body to get that stretch because remember, all the benefit is in getting the elongation of the spine. And this bed is very specialized. It has a lumbar bridge that allows you to enhance the traction in the lower back. It has acupressure nodes so that you can release the muscle tension. Here it's showing the 8-point floating suspension system. So what that does is it allows the bed to move. That gives you comfort in the bed without having to add foam to it. So we don't want to lose that decompressive surface. So this is something that's very specialized and very important to get the benefits, and that's why we're the only ones that are FDA registered for those 10 back pain conditions. We're also the only ones that are UL safety certified, and that is a very stringent third-party testing that is done. And the reason we're the only brand that passes that testing is this is not ordinary steel. This is high-grade carbon heat-treated steel that allows it to last a lifetime. I mean, Colleen and I were talking, hers is the original that has the nylon bed. That is well over 20 years. That's like 30 years ago that we had that. And she's still using it. So that speaks to the quality. I mean, what other product out there? You can't even have your phone last that long or anything. I mean, everything has such a short shelf life these days. But we really build this to last. So I want to show everybody how easy this is. So let me just jump off real quick to show this, because I think when we're looking at all these benefits, people think this must be difficult. Like, do I have to give a half an hour of my time, or what do I got to do? So you just set the height. You set the maximum angle of inversion you want to go to. So there's a tether strap here. You can shorten it, lengthen it, do anything in between. You can do full inversion, but you absolutely do not have to do that to get all the benefits. Then we step in, secure the ankles. I mean, look at that. You just pull it towards you. You have this wraparound comfort of the ankle supports. You lay back, and then it is the weight displacement of your arm that rotates you. So put more weight headward, you go into inversion, put more weight footward, and you'll come back upright. And if you don't come all the way up, you just bend your knees and you will return upright. So you're in complete control, and you pick any angle, and you literally just have to lay here. You let your body stretch and relax. You can use the traction handles to add some more decompression. These are a wonderful upgrade. You add manual decompression just by pushing. That gives you even more stretch. Lay here, let your body elongate, take some big deep breaths, and you will find the tension in your back starts to melt away. You can feel that realignment, which is improving your posture. You can feel the stretch that is releasing the nerve roots. A lot of people that have back pain, first 3 to 5 minutes, they feel a difference. Now, if you have one of those conditions that the FDA has mentioned that inversion's good for, like sciatica or herniated disc, you have a lot of damage, I really want you to commit to 30 days. And just do 3 to 5 minutes every day. You know, if you have that spinal degenerative joint disease, there's a lot going on there, or any of these other conditions. Give it time, and it will begin to make a difference. And just 3 to 5 minutes, you can do it a couple times a day. You don't have to do it longer. You're welcome to do it longer. You're welcome. I mean, you can hang out here as long as you want. But the concept is, it's like you're hydrating your discs, you're straightening your spine, and it's kind of like once it's done, it's done. So it's like filling a mug, for example. Like, you can keep pouring water into it, but once it's full, it's full. So that's why we say you can come back up in 3 to 5 minutes. Now, the way that my dad's always done it, the way he loves it, is he slept curled up, and so he would wake up and he'd invert in the morning. And then after, midday, and then right before bed. Well, do what you feel. My personal preference as somebody that doesn't have back pain, but has a desk job, has 2 little kids, has a million things going on, is the stress relief. So I have it in my bedroom, and I do it right before bed. I mean, completely right before bed. Roll in, you have that warm feeling, post-massage feeling, and it just makes falling asleep so much easier.
Absolutely. Well, I know we are very busy. Remember, Riley only has a few shows tomorrow, and it's funny because you're talking about your dad, and he would love it. He loved these first shows of the year. So we really would love it if you would share your story, because when I say that was the fuel that powered the engine, the Teeter engine, it's the longest running fitness item here at HSN, 23rd anniversary, and it's a huge customer pick in any derivation and any version that they've done. This just happens to be all of the upgrades that you're getting $100 off with a 5-year warranty. And no kidding, for those of you out there who have used it or tried it in any version, we want to hear from you. That's how, that's really paying it forward with Roger's legacy. I know he's looking on from heaven and would love to hear from you. We'd love to hear from you. But more importantly, I would love for you to transform your life. I don't care if you do suffer from chronic pain on a daily basis like I do, and I know I keep going back to this, but this goes to the source. It goes to the source. And the more you do it, the better it gets. Riley, we were just talking about your dad and how you do it during the different points of the day. Even when I got on this before the show, do you know I've already lengthened? It's funny. Donna, have you done the same thing? So you know how people say we're shrinking as we get older? I'm like, oh, doggone it. So I mean, like the struggle is real. I'm like, oh, doggone it, I really am. You get taller, you carry yourself differently. So even if you got it for vanity reasons alone, Colleen always says it's her beauty secret along with Andrew Lessman hair, skin, and nails, because you look like you have a facial. I mean, you just get that nice, rosiness and that, glow to your cheeks. And, whether you use it before bed, like Riley and her hubby, to relax or de-stress or decompress from the day, or to start your day, because there's something very invigorating or energizing about it. Don't take my word for it, though. I know we've been talking about the price is only good as long as supplies last for this visit. There's also 12-month VIP financing. If you do have a Q card, a Zulily card, or an HSN card, of course, this is an abbreviated area, and I have to apologize for that, because Riley and I were supposed to have the full hour. So sadly, if I feel like I'm rushing through things, we had like literally half the time that we were supposed to. So I do want to share some of the doctor testimonials with you, so you can really appreciate not only what this does, but the quality and even what people in the medical community are saying.
So when you decompress, there is a lengthening of the spine. And by doing so, with a greater disc height, you've got more room for the nerves, there's less compression with the facet joints, and the spine is just much happier.
For the past 53 years, I've been a neurosurgeon with a major interest in chronic pain and dealing with many patients with back pain. Most patients tell me if they use their Teeter inversion table on a regular basis, they simply feel much better. No one has to do anything to you, and I think it's a very natural way to deal with the problem.
Well, and I know you see that video and you see those doctors, and no kidding, Riley, it's great that this was in my 3rd hour of time together, because no kidding, I even told my crew, I said, oh, man, you might have to bring me something. Because, like I said, I do, I suffer from chronic pain. And by that 3rd hour, that's when my leg is talking to me. So if you do suffer from chronic pain, now I'm like, okay, I feel that instant temporary relief. I feel that energizing sensation. I feel better. I really do. And that's just, doing it a little bit. By the way, I'm not really even joking when I say it takes you longer to microwave a baked potato than it does to get immediate, temporary, going to the source pain relief. And then the more you do it, the better it is. If vanity prevails, you want to retain that height and that posture, the quiet side of fitness and flexibility. You want the best beauty secret that Colleen, the word is out, has had for well over 2 decades. You want the best price. You want all the upgrades. You want this now. And for a $90 flex pay, 80% assembled, the platform, all of the things that we want. FDA cleared medical device, over 3 million users worldwide, #1 inversion table in the world, 23 years here at HSN. Our longest running fitness item, the quiet side of fitness or otherwise. I mean, no kidding. I thought, ooh, 3 hours on the air, Riley, and no kidding. My crews that work with me on a daily basis, they know if I could have this in every single one of my shows, I would, because, you know, whether you're on your feet, you're right, it's two sides of the coin. Sometimes people even think laying down or sitting. Whether you're sitting or standing, you know, we're not getting any relief from gravity unless we're using the Teeter, right?
Right. Yeah, there's actually background compression even when laying down because of the muscles and ligaments, and that's why it takes hours in bedtime for you to decompress, to feed those discs. They don't have a blood supply. They rely on the moments when the pressure's off to get the nutrition that they need. Now think about that. Think about what that means. You injure your back, and it really doesn't have a lot of opportunity. It doesn't have any opportunity during your day to get any nutrition to rejuvenate itself. It's unlike another part of your body that may bleed and has that blood supply. You're going to heal very quickly, but discs don't heal quickly because of that. This is showing the pressure that's in your spine in different positions. And people are usually shocked by this right here, is that when you sit down, the pressure in your spine increases. And if you're in bad posture, like at your computer, it can go up to 250%. You wonder why your watch is counting how often you're standing. It's because sitting is the new smoking. It's so bad that they want you to track it so you're standing up. Now here it is, when you lay down, that background compression means it takes a long time for those discs to get the food and nutrition that they need to begin their healing process. And the study found that to bring the pressure in your spine to at or near zero, you need to pull 60% of your body weight. That is a big pull. But when you're on the inversion table, you're simply closing in at your ankles, which is so comfortable, you're rotating, and it's using your body weight to pull that traction so that the spine is alleviated of all that pressure and all that pain. You are stretching and relaxing muscles. You are realigning the spine. You're gonna see that in your posture. And you are elongating the spine to relieve pressure on the nerve roots and allow them the chance to get that food and nutrition that they need. So if you have sciatica or a herniated disc, don't wait for the moment just at bed to take care of it. Do it throughout the day. Little 3 to 5 minutes here and there throughout your day. You're gonna be shocked at the difference. And that's why when you go to HSN or any other website and you read the reviews, 5-star after 5-star. I think we have a total of almost 500 reviews, 4.7 star rating average. It's incredible, but people's lives are changed. When you have back pain, you don't have a lot of options. They either deal with symptoms or you're having to go to appointments that take time out of your day. They cost a lot of money. This is something where you have freedom to get on it and get natural relief that's going to the source of the ache and providing you real relief and a real trajectory towards better health. So get online. I mean, we listen to doctors, we listen to people here, we show you all sorts of facts, but those reviews are really the proof. And us being here, this is 23 years this month that we have been on HSN. That is telling you something about the results that people get.
No, it's really true. And it's funny because, I mean, I'm not just inverting because it's part of my job. I'm inverting so I can get through my job. I mean, seriously.
Yeah, it's real. Yeah, it's real.
I mean, it's real, Riley, because when I say that struggle is real, you know, normally with me, by that 3rd hour on the air, and if you struggle with chronic pain like I do, I mean, when I say the struggle is real, I'm really not even joking about that. But even in those few moments, and remember, it takes you longer to microwave a baked potato. You don't have to invert fully in order to get that immediate temporary pain relief, even if you only did it for the beauty benefits or to retain that height and that posture and, you know, don't have to say, hey, I'm shrinking. You're gonna be amazed. You're gonna wonder, why did you wait so long? A lot of people watch these shows and call back later, but strike while the iron is hot. This has all the upgrades. It's the first time that it's been on HSN. The other thing that you do need to realize, I know I was saying $100 off, our price at $549 is already a great value because, Riley, you guys have always, you and your dad and your whole family have always had our back. I guess Pun intended, you know, in the air quotes. Because you always give us a great price, but then when you do a price adjustment, you only do that when you're here, and you only do that for us, don't you?
Right. Yeah, and only for a limited time, because we really can't sustain it. So, yeah, have that new year, new you, and try it out.
Get that zip in your step. Stella's getting her groove back, girl. All right. Riley, I love you so much. We'll look forward to seeing you tomorrow, too. And you know what? I think of you and your dad when I'm doing my thing, when I'm doing my teeter.
Yeah.
All right. Love you.
Love it. All right, have a good one.
You too.
See
Thank
you,
you, Riley. We'll look for you tomorrow. We do have some more testimonials that we want to share, and then we're going to talk about Nutrisystem, plus my other fitness pick to help you have your best year ever. But I know I've been singing the praises of the Teeter, but here's what some other happy users have to say.
When I was in back pain, I felt like an old man. Simple everyday things that we just take for granted, I couldn't do. The Teeter inversion table just lets your body and gravity take you to where you're supposed to be. All it is, it's you, a table, and gravity. I mean, come on, it's an easy recipe here. It's a no-brainer. I use it every single day. I went to my 40th high school reunion, and I went in and I said, my gosh, look at all these old people here. And I've never looked backwards ever since. All of a sudden, the old Mark is back again.
All right, I know hundreds of you are still calling on our Teeter, our hang-ups inversion table. Don't hang up, we still have that for you. Riley does have shows tomorrow. I think her first one is actually with Ty at 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. Well, we are talking fitness, and I thank you so much for joining us. I'm Shannon. Actually, you know, like I said, people always ask me, do you use the products that you use? Steve, thanks for showing that earlier. I hope you can find and like me on Facebook. Shannon Smith on HSN, Shannon Smith HSN on Instagram. I use Nutrisystem too, and I use FitQuest, and I'm a huge crusader and fan of hang-ups inversion. Right now, though, we are talking about Nutrisystem, and I'm really glad they snuck this into the show, because this is the 28 days of shakes. Now, Kathy Levin and I love to talk about this. You're actually getting 2 canisters, so you can choose it in the one of each, in your vanilla and your chocolate. So you get 2 16.3-ounce canisters. Or you can choose, so you can choose the combo. So Steve, they can choose it in vanilla or vanilla. Okay, chocolate fudge, vanilla, or the combo. So you can choose it. Like I could make this more confusing. And that's even with the card of information. Can you imagine how it would have been, Kels? That's perfect, thank you. So you can choose single ship or auto ship, that's number 1. Then you can choose 2 canister of the fudge, 2 canisters of the vanilla, or 2 canisters of the combo, in which case you would get the vanilla and the fudge, one of each. And the big thing for me is, it's funny because Kathy Levin and I have talked a little bit about this. These are kind of the unsung hero of the Nutrisystem program, whether it is the fudge, whether it is the vanilla, whether it is the chocolate. Sometimes you just need a little nosh. Sometimes you just need a little something, something. So this is your little something, something. Probably take a clean spoon there. See, that's the Shannon in the kitchen, you know, part of me. Okay, because, you know, I'm getting a little peckish. I'm older than everyone on my set, so does anyone know what peckish means? It means I'm getting on the bike and I got to have my energy. All right, don't hang up. Hopefully you are taking advantage of that. All right, we are scooting along. Boy, EcoFlow cannot help me with my hair emergency, Kelsey. You know, by the 3rd hour with the bangs, whoo, girl, it is on. Well, the good news is I could take a sweaty selfie or otherwise. This was a late-breaking addition to my show, and it was funny because when my sales manager told me that they were adding it, I had this epiphany. I had this light bulb moment, as it were. I thought, oh, that's my gym. That's my home gym. Well, lo and behold, they added this to my show. FitQuest was actually on the air earlier with Callie and Alice earlier today. And part of the reason I got this one, first of all, welcome to HSN. Don't hang up on your hang-ups inversion table or your Nutrisystem. This is a 2-in-1 bike. Actually, I'm gonna hop off this for a second. Part of the reason I got this is I'm obsessed with late night infomercials, And there is an infomercial bike. It's a great bike, I'll just tell you that right now. It is more than $199. The bike that you saw me post a picture at on my outside home gym, I bought this bike not for $199. As a show host and employee, I bought this bike for $249. I'm not mad about it because the late night infomercial sells for more than $249. That being said, why was I obsessed with the late night infomercial? First and foremost, this is 2 bikes in 1. So it's an upright and it's a recumbent. It is a whole home gym. It has and I'm not putting shame in anybody's game, but spinning is for a lot of people. Spinning is not for me, just because I get very uncomfortable in that position and those little itty bitty seats. You know, I need some cushy for my tushy. If this is not the most comfortable chair that you sit in, that you're sitting and getting fit, I don't know what. I mean, it is abundant. It's a little oversized. It's even shaped like your bottom. It's got a nice little backrest because for me, I was just talking about this with hang-ups inversion table, I do have back issues. Plus, there is a built-in upper and lower body workout in this. And then Mark, I was just looking for the jib. You guys have to see this console. I love this console. This is actually, it's one of the nicest consoles or readouts that I've ever had. I've actually always been a gym rat, believe it or not. And this is one of my favorite fitness items of all time. It just checks every box for me, but I love this layout. I love this panel because I need readers now because I don't have to do that. Let me show you colors because I know Jody wants to get out here and she was kind enough to join us. That's the red. This, are we calling it aqua, Steve? Okay, we're calling it teal. There are only 100 remaining. I actually had the black. I didn't know which one to get because a lot of these colors were sold out when I bought mine for $249. There's the purple, there's the black, that's the one I have. And then I think we call this just blue, but it's kind of like a purplish, it is actually, you know what, that's a better name for it. It's kind of, we're calling it a royal purple. All right, 5 flexible payments, and it is also on a $40 flex pay. It does have that free shipping as well. It also is whisper quiet, so even though I've got this out on my back porch right now, I mean, I have very thin walls in my townhome. I could be using this late night when I get home. Jody, I am so sorry it took me so long to get to you. Oh, so, okay. Boy, I tell you what, Callie is on this fitness thing. You know, some little stinker put this on a really high resistance, which by the way, you know, somebody was up to some shenanigans, Jody, but you own gyms, you've been doing virtual training with people. You know, there are a lot of things that people do in the gym. And if I'm gonna commit to something, I want it to be one-step shopping. I want it to be multiple machines. I want it to be, you know, more than one workout. You wanna, you know, do your arms. You wanna do your lower body. You want it to be comfortable. That's one of the reasons that this has been so popular even before we lowered the price, isn't it?
Yes, it's true. And you know, the great thing about this is you are truly getting a home gym in a bike. Now you're probably thinking, okay, how, why, give me all the bells and whistles. Well, you know, one of the best things that you can do is obviously to move your body, but you're able to get lower body training. You're able to get your cardiovascular training, and you're able to get your heart rate up and upper body training all in one. Now, this is going to be your results driven piece of equipment. This is something that you're going to get on. You're going to give me 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes a day, but you're not only just going to be pushing and pulling with the pedals. You're going to get your upper body in, you're going to get your heart rate up, you're going to see the calories burn, and you're going to see those results. The other great thing about this is that, you know, you're sitting on this piece of equipment that's super comfortable. You have the backrest. It's a 2-in-1 bike. So if you think about it, it's for you and the entire family. So it's not just you and your significant other. This could be everyone in the family, because this could be for if you're literally getting off the couch and you have no idea where to start. This is where you start. You hop on, you get in the recumbent position, you lean back as if you're still in your recliner, and you just get some movement in. You're going to add circulation, lubrication of your joints. You're going to start to feel your muscles move, right? A little bit of blood flow. And the great thing about this, there is literally no impact here. So my joints are not jarring. I'm not feeling any pain and stress in my knees and my ankles and my hips. So like I said, this is going to be for your avid cyclist, and this is also for your beginner athlete. Now look at this. I want you to see all the muscles that you can possibly work here. It is a true total body system. You're going to be able to target your lower body, your calves, your inner and outer thighs, your glutes, your hamstrings, your glutes. You're thinking on a bike, yeah, you can get your glutes active. Your core, how are you working your core on a bike? I'll show you in a second. But you can also get upper body as well, biceps, triceps, shoulders, back. So an all-in-one piece of equipment. It's gonna get a high calorie burn in. You're gonna feel your muscles getting stronger. You're gonna start to see those changes in your body, and it's a great time to do it because it's the new year.
Absolutely, Jody. I'm kind of obsessed with this thing. We're getting the gym set up, and you know, it's a good thing. I mean, this is old hat to me because this was a late breaking adjustment. So I'm your model. Look at what a Renaissance woman I am. I'm playing the role of the fitness model during this show. But case in point, Jody, first of all, you can see I'm relaxing my back. Part of the reason that I wanted to get that infomercial product is just this. First of all, it's a better seat, in my own opinion. It's interesting because even on those spinning bikes, they actually upsell you seats that don't feel like you're sitting on a bag of rocks. And sometimes seats replacements on the bikes are a lot of money. This I love. Now, when I said earlier somebody was a little old stinker, this is the tension. Now, you can work out as hard. You can do this while you're watching television, while you're watching HSN. I mean, anything. There's a nice little ledge here where a lot of times I'll put my iPad, my cell phones, because I'll listen to music as well. You can adjust that tension, which is great because, you know, it's the end of my day. I actually worked out earlier. So this is a second workout for me. So the thing that I like, Jody, is not only it's 2-in-1, so it's an upright and it's a recumbent, but I'll give you an example. I have a treadmill from HSN that I love. And every day on my little to-do list, I have a little memo board. I put bike or treadmill and then arms because I have to remind myself to do strength training. And if I'm doing it on my treadmill, then I'm like, okay, got to grab the hand weights. You know, it's another, you know, hassle. This, it's so effortless. It's like, it reminds me, it's there. It's using that body resistance. So I don't even have to think twice. It's like, okay, there it is. I mean, whether it's that bra bulge, whether it's, we must increase the, you know.
Oh, we know.
Oh, we know.
We definitely know. We know.
But Jody,
we do.
We do. But you know, the thing, you know, that phrase, you move it or you lose it, is also really true. Yeah. And especially as we get older. Now, of course, if you are under doctor's care like I am, always check with your doctor before you begin any exercise program. But Jody, case in point, and I won't get into all the things that I've been dealing with in the last year, but my doctor told me in particular, he's like, okay, it's great that you're doing cardio. He said, but Shannon, you have to be doing strength training. You have to be doing strength training. And I think for a lot of us out there, whether you do deal with bone issues like I do, and again, I'm not saying it's a cure or treatment for anything, always check with your doctor, individual results are gonna vary, I wanna check every legal box here. But when I use this, and I think that's one of the reasons that it's been so popular and a customer pick at the regular price, Jody, is for people, I have not been to the gym. I was, before this whole time in history, I was a real gym rat. In fact, I actually still have 2 gym memberships, but I haven't been brave enough to go back to the gym yet. I know a lot of people have, and you know, that's great. I mean, just for my comfort level, I'm not there yet. So, but I don't feel bad about it. And I don't feel bad about the shape that I'm in. I mean, eventually I'll get back there, and I wanna get back there for social reasons and otherwise. But right now, it's nice to know, and even from your personal training clients and so forth, it's nice to know that people can get heart healthy benefits. It's nice to know that people can get bone density benefits from building that muscle, that they can save money because that gym membership, I'll tell you what, on one of them, it is $40 a month. And that, frankly, that's $40 a month that, you know, right now I'm not using. So for a lot of people, this does make a lot of sense, even if whether they're going to the gym or not, it checks every box, doesn't it?
I absolutely agree. You know, the influx of people coming into the gyms, in my gym personally, we're not seeing it this year. I think people are still staying home, and for good reason. And I think that's that's great. To each his own. If you want to get to the gym and get back to your routine, great. If you're not ready for that, I think you got to take, you got to take into consideration, what can I do? What can I take into control in the comfort of my own home? And if you're going to get one piece of equipment, I would tell you this, that the FitQuest bike is something that you're going to see results faster. You're going to double down on calorie burn here, output, your aerobic capacity, you're even getting the resistance training in. So if you're thinking, okay, well, I could just go on my walks. Yeah, you could go on your walks and you'll feel better and you'll see some results. But, what's the weather like? Or are you going to carry dumbbells with you and get your, biceps in? Because you're right, the bone density, as we start to age, our bone density decreases and we start to feel it, the aches and pains and the joints and all the things. And then, things start to get harder, right? Gardening and golfing and bringing the groceries in the house start to get a little bit more challenging if you're not using those muscles. And the way to do that, you don't have to lift the big bulky weight, Shannon. You can do something so super simple and light and easy as a resistance band. You just need that concentric and eccentric phase in the muscle to add some tension and to add some stability and some density into those muscles. I do want to talk about the Echelon app that we're gonna talk about in a second, and I do want to show you this. Is the one thing that I love so much is it folds up. So if you're thinking, I don't know if this is for me, I'm not ready for a big bulky piece of equipment, not the FitQuest bike. It weighs 37 pounds itself. I want to show you here. You do have wheels that you can roll from room to room. You do not have a plug. You don't have a motor. I don't have to grease any chains or anything like that. And when I'm ready, I pop it down. I can sit into my most favorite room. I can watch the TV, or I can pop on to the Echelon app that we are giving you for 4 weeks free. And I'd love to show that right now so you can see what you have access to, because I'm so super excited about this. This is a great way for you to get involved in, you kind of feel like you're in a community base with this. So you get 16 different scenic rides. So if you're the person that just needs to check out, work is crazy, the kids are crazy, you got all kinds of things on your plate, and you just want to zone out for an hour by yourself, you can do that. But we're not stopping there. We're giving you over 500 on-demand classes. You can also pop into your live classes with your favorite instructor, and you'll feel like you're right there in the room with them. They're going to note that you're there. They're going to tell you your reps, your time, your speed, all the things. But then we're giving you more. We're giving you kickboxing. We're giving you yoga and stretching. We're giving you bar. We're giving you weight training. So it's really just like having that group fitness facility in the comfort of your own home and pretty much having your own trainer. And you get to try that out for free for 4 weeks. See if you love it. If you don't love it, if it's not something that you're going to use, don't worry about it. You don't have to pay a dime for it. So I love that we're giving that to you, because I think that's going to give you, an idea as to what I can do. So if you're thinking, well, what am I going to do when I get on this bike? You're going to ride. You're going to sit back. You're going to hold on to these cush handles, because again, we have that nice backrest there for that lower lumbar spine. So if you have any back issues, you lean back, take the load off of the spine. Maybe you're not ready for that cycle experience, right? So I'm just going to lean back here. I have 8 levels of magnetic resistance. So if you notice, I'll go from a level 2 right now to an 8, and that slows me down. And now I feel like I'm climbing uphill. But I can also take that back down. I can reverse that momentum. The great thing about this is that you're propelling this with your muscles, with your energy. It's not a treadmill. It's not moving on its own, and you're just along for the ride. The foot pedals are adjustable. The seat is adjustable, 4'11" to about 6'3". It holds 300 pounds. So if that doesn't tell you that this is a steel frame construction piece and it's stable and it's sturdy, it really is going to be something that you and your whole entire family will use, and you're going to start to see those results. You're going to start to feel better. You're going to start to, make better choices, drink more water, sleep better. All the things that we know we need to do to live a healthier lifestyle.
Absolutely.
And so I just think today is such a great day to take advantage of that.
It is, because remember when I got mine, and my friend and producer, who's usually my counterpart in crime when I do the Shannon's in the House shows on Fridays at 7, he knows whenever he sees me shopping or talking about something, he knows I own it. And when they added this to the show, Jody was kind enough to join us on a Saturday night. When I bought mine, it was $249. The one in my gym at home. There I am. I fold it up because you can fold this up. There's FitQuest bike in the background. And then my Teeter. Now, I did not get the Teeter that you're getting tonight. This is actually, the one you're getting tonight is actually even better than the one that I own right now. But I just thought, you know what? I'm going to go out there and take a doggone picture. I'm going to take a sweaty selfie because I was actually trying to finish up my workout anyway. And I thought, well, you know what? People always say, do you use your stuff? I mean, yeah, when I bought mine, it was $249. I'll just tell you that right now. And I'd do it again because I had watched the infomercial and I love the concept. I needed something that had that lumbar support. Actually, if my mom is watching tonight, my mom wants to get an exercise bike and she has back issues. Always check with the doctor. I'm going to say that again. But Mom, this is the bike I actually want you to have because it's 2-in-1. Moreover, my mom, you know, she struggles with bone density issues too. Again, it's not a cure or treatment for anything, but the fact that it's just a nice mental reminder that those resistance cords and bands are built in. So I don't have to write it on my dry erase board. Make sure that you do some strength training, make sure that you do, you know, some arms, make sure that you do some weight training, you know, because if you don't move it, you'll lose it for sure. It is comfortable, fully adjustable. So whether you're beginning or intermediate or advanced, you can create your own workout. Dynamic display, the Echelon app, of course, Jody just talked about, shows you your body in motion, whether it's calories or your time. There's my speed, there's my distance. Now, even in that little bit, that was over a mile. Isn't that crazy? See how time just flies? It's so whisper quiet, you actually, you know, just kind of forget about that. There's your speed, and of course you can adjust everything. Hey, Jody, obviously, gym owner, fitness professional, I mean, you know your stuff. So here's the mistake that I think a lot of people make, and I'm loading the question here. Sometimes people don't go to the gym because they think, oh, I can't commit an hour. You know, I got to get in the car, and somebody's got to watch the kids, you know, and then I got to be there, and then I got to clean everything off, and da-da-da-da-da. So correct me if I'm wrong. So I have this at home, and part of what I'll do, and I'll do this with my treadmill or my FitQuest, is, you know what? I got 10 minutes now, I'm going to hop on the bike. I got 5 minutes now, I'm going to hop on the bike. I called Riley, who was on that for our hang-up inversion table, and I talked to Riley, and I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna get back on that bike for a couple minutes. So it doesn't matter. It's like your body isn't taking, your body's not scolding you, saying, you know, you need to be on that thing for 30 minutes straight. I mean, you get benefits, whether it's 5, 10, 15, 20, 50 minutes. So people don't have to beat themselves up to reap the benefits of this, no matter what time they have to commit. Is that, you know, kind of a fair statement?
Absolutely, absolutely. And the biggest part is consistency. Consistency is key. I mean, if you're learning something new at a job, you have to practice. If you're learning a new language, if you're, you know, learning how to play the piano, a little bit goes a long way. And it's the same with fitness. If you just dabble a little bit each and every day and you move a little bit more, but if you're moving with better intention. So the thing about the FitQuest bike is, you know, it's not just you getting your steps in. You are literally working your lower body, hands off, not doing anything else. I am pushing and pulling with my hamstrings and my quads. These are my power muscles, my glutes. These are the muscles that get you up and down off the couch, that get you in and out of the car, that get you up and down the stairs, right? And they're the big muscles that also burn more calories at rest. So if I'm just doing the bike alone, I'm increasing that heart rate up and I'm getting those calories burned. But then when I want to, I can add in the upper body training, and that's going to skyrocket my heart rate, not to an amount that you can't handle, but you take it to the intensity that you're ready for. But that's going to give you so much more bang for your buck. And then, you know, I personally, everyone says, you know, oh, you must work out hours on hours. No, I own a gym. The last thing I want to do is be there on my time off. I'm ready to go. And I have so much business to handle. And so I don't have a lot of time as well. So when I do something, I want to do something that is effective, right? It's something that's, you know, fun. That's something that's comfortable, that is easy on my joints. It doesn't cause a lot of pain. So a lot of times if I want to leave the house, I'm looking for it elsewhere, but it doesn't have to be the hour. You don't have to pound the pavement, get down on the ground to train your abs, you know, do the dreaded squats that you're not even sure if you're in the right form and doing the proper weight and all the things. Do something good for you. You can take this outside. You can take this into any room that you wish. You can do this at any time of the day. Get up at 5 or 6 before the entire family. Get 10 or 15 minutes in while your coffee's brewing, and treat this as, you know, instead of thinking of like, oh, I need a 3 o'clock chocolate or a 3 o'clock coffee or a 3 o'clock nap. No, try this. Try getting on the FitQuest bike. Take your little breaks throughout the day and take a little mental health break and a little energy booster break and get the endorphins going and sprinkle it in throughout your day, and you'll see how you feel. It's going to be night and day difference. You're going to see that increase and that spike in energy. So, you know, just getting more movement in the day, it's truly is key, Shannon. And I love that you said that. Get the little pieces in. Get the 10 minutes here, the 5 minutes there. Go for a number. Go for a calorie burn. 3,500 calories burns 1 pound, right? So let's get those 25 to 50 calories in the morning. Do another 25 or 50 at night. And I'm telling you, you're going to be progressing towards those goals faster than you ever thought.
You are. I mean, so you know what's so interesting? Okay, I'm cycling through the mode here. By the way, we'll do it automatically. You can set, you can reset, all that great stuff. But here's what's so crazy. The distance actually even snuck up on me. I had no idea. I've already done like over a mile. I mean, it's really, you know, kind of crazy when you think about it. And I'm not huffing and puffing. Now, I did turn the resistance down just to, you know, make it a little easier for my crew, so I wasn't huffing and puffing because this would already be technically my second workout of the day. But you can really customize that. So if you're thinking, even when you're, because if you're sitting in front of the couch right now, and chances are you might be if you're watching HSN, guess what? You're sitting and getting fit at the same time. So you can really become a multitasker. These are the keys to the kingdom. And I can tell you for a fact, even though I had special challenges this year with my health, always check with the doctor. I got the go-ahead from my doctor. They said in particular, you need to be doing strength training. But as someone who has been a gym rat and then couldn't, based on what happened in the world, things like this have been an absolute godsend to me, Jody. And you know, you've actually seen the reviews rotate at the bottom of your screen. It is no small undertaking that this has free shipping. There's that cushy for the tushy seat. There's that lumbar and that back support. That's why I was gonna actually buy, full disclosure, the infomercial version of this. The adjustments, I think here, Mark, they can see this. So you can adjust the seat height, of course, you can adjust the tension, the resistance cords are built in. Then, of course, you get that full display. You choose your color of choice. We've got the red, that great aqua is almost gone. It is the best price that we've ever offered this at. There's the purple, there's the black, and then there's that royal blue. Get it at home. There's a 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee. You can fold it up. You might not do that though, just based on the comfort and the convenience of this. And Steve, I will ask, do we have any of the exercise mats loaded in? I'm actually gonna get another one of these. It's actually, you can tell I'm someone who's purchased like a lot of home gym equipment, especially lately. It's actually kind of hard to find what I would call, there's the right size mat. Steve knew exactly what I was talking about because a lot of them are like really unwieldy. This is the perfect size even for like your little cubies, your little ellipticals, your bikes, certainly. Actually, I need another one of these for my Tony little vibration platform. So it'd be a good size for that as well. But Jody, at the end of the day, and I know we've only got about 60 seconds remaining, fitness professional or not, whether you've worked out, you know, ever or not, this is comfortable, it's easy to assemble, it's easy to use, and doggone it, you get benefits, don't you?
You do. And, you know, I have 2 testimonies that I can give. I have a cousin that lives in New York, and I've told this before. He needed a piece of equipment in a small, tiny apartment. He asked which one. I told him to get this. He got it. He wrote it. 3 months in, he lost 30 pounds. 30 pounds. And then I currently have a woman who is kind of doing a little testimonial for me right now, using the bike, helping her with a little bit of nutrition and just getting moving more. And she's already lost 15 pounds. And that was even through the holidays. So I'm telling you right now, if you get this and you get this home and you put it together in 15 minutes, you will be on and you will be riding and you will start to see those changes and those results that I know you've told yourself you need to see this year. So don't think twice about investing in yourself, because I'm telling you, you will not be sorry.
No, you won't. And like I said, all of the upgrades. And, you know, while spinning is just a little uncomfortable for me with the cushy for the tushy, also you have to buy special pants, and you also have to buy special shoes. Jody, right? I mean, those pants can sell for like $200. I mean, the shoes can be like $200. Man, Jody, you are so awesome. Thank you so much for taking the phone call and for doing it for us tonight. High five, my girl. Love ya. Good to have you here.
Love you too, girl. Thank you. So good to see you.
Thank you, Jody. Hey, don't hang up. Yours is here. Remember that blue is in sellout quantity. Thanks for working out with me and for finding and like me on Facebook. I do have recipes, you know, the other side of the fitness coin coming up. Sarah's coming up. Speaking of being in the kitchen, she's got a brand new Ninja Today special. Last look at our Today special, and I'll explore the deals with you tomorrow night at 9 p.m.
Chef Curtis Stone is live from Australia on HSN. Save up to 30% on all Curtis Stone cookware, appliances, food, and accessories, all from his hometown of Melbourne. Don't miss Curtis Stone Live, January 15th and 16th. Freshen your outlook and explore the possibilities all month on HSN. Join us this weekend for new products and programs to help you become your best, from cozy fashion to solution-based skin and hair care. Essential kitchen tools and tips to make every meal amazing. Plus, free shipping on all electronics. Explore the possibilities now through Sunday on HSN and at hsn.com.
Hey everyone, happy Saturday night. Welcome into HSN. My name is Sarah. I will be your host. And